I remember. I remember E3 and the announcement of Final Fantasy XIV Online. The moment that word showed up under the logo, I was excited. Based on the trailer, we would be playing a world that was pretty much like Vana'diel in HD, with updated graphics and everything. But new, because every Final Fantasy is its own universe. I remember rolling my eyes so hard at people who wanted to transfer their Final Fantasy XI character to 14 at max levels and gear and everything. But no. How can you have played Final Fantasy XI so long and not know that every game is self-contained? Just seems silly. What was silly was the release of the actual game. I don't need to tell you guys that it was crazy bad. When I ran the alpha, I had to update my graphics card to have it actually run on my system. That was one of the reasons why I didn't play the game right off the bat. I was waiting for the PS3 release. And as you know, that didn't come until, this year, 2013. A few months had passed since the release, and my friends were saying that it was so much more playable now that Yoshi P took the helm and changed everything as to prepare everything for the rebirth. So, I jumped in and created Tamtu Skyheart, a thaumaturge from Gridania. I had fun. It was hard at first. I was so used to Final Fantasy XI and the keyboard controls of that game that it really took me a while to get the hang of 14. But I did have some friends. Unfortunately, at this point though, they were all way ahead of me. Everyone had used the power leveling trick to get to 50, to get everything to 50, and there I was, just a level 17 thaumaturge who couldn't even get past the mandatory solo battle against a wind elemental. I kinda gave up after that. I decided to wait for A Realm Reborn. It was a hard wait, because I really wanted to participate in the battle against the Garlean Empire. In the meantime, I kept playing Final Fantasy XI. Why? I don't know. I was just wandering around the new expansion area and just exist. The magic was gone. I got into the alpha for A Realm Reborn not long after that. Just messing around on Archer and having a blast. It was amazing how different and better everything looked compared to 1.0. And I think it was the first time that I really wanted to play this game. So I signed up for the beta, even though it wasn't really necessary being a legacy member. But when you want something that bad enough, you don't really take any chances. After a snafu with registering the beta code with the wrong character, I waited it out until I got that problem fixed. So I missed out on the first phase and the second phase. But by phase 3, I finally got everything sorted out, and Tamtu Skyheart was born again. Because I missed Gridania so much, that's where I started. And with the new systems where classes were bound to certain locations, I went with Lancer. I just wanted to do damage. I didn't even pick a legacy character because, at this point, I just hadn't put as much time and effort into the legacy characters to care enough about them. Nor did I bond with the people I apparently knew on the Balmung server. So, in the beta, I start fresh, completely new, on Gilgamesh. With new people, who were mostly just as new as I were. And, of course, being a Final Fantasy XI veteran, I had to filter out the shout chat because you just can't handle that much noob sometimes. But it was nice. Square Enix had been really blowing up the marketing and promotion with this game. So much that it got my friends from outside the Final Fantasy community to get interested. So I told them to all go to Gilgamesh with me. And most of them did. This new world is amazing. The game is amazing. It's not as crazy on endgame yet, because, we don't have access to it. That was the main thing that drew me away from 1.0. Everyone was already at high level, and I was just there, level 17, at the end of an era. But now it's time for a new story, and I have a feeling that this is one I will always remember.